I'm Maya, and I'm going to talk about sexual fantasies. And so, let's get started. So, percentage of being dominated. Women fantasies about being dominated is 64.6%. Being tied up is 52.1%. Spanked or whipped is 36.6%. And being forced to have sex is 28.9%. So I found this very interesting how many women like doing this. And men are likely to desire being spanked or whipped is 39.6, and forced to have sex is 30.7% more likely than women. I never thought that men would like to be forced to have sex with anyone when it comes to fantasies, especially more than women, not by much, but higher. Not unusual for same-sex fantasies. So straight women often enjoy lesbian porn, or more than a third of women have fantasies about giving, having sex with more than two women, or watching women have sex. 19% of women consider themselves either bisexual or homosexual. Also, through nearly 90% of those men identify as straight. Approximately a quarter of them fantasize about giving fellatio, something like that, or 20% fantasize about having sex with another man. Men fantasies. Men have more sexual fantasies than women. Men are far more detailed when describing their favorite ones. Men are likely to let women be in charge to when experiencing sex. When I was researching that, I didn't think that men would let women be in charge per se. I just found that very interesting. They don't always want to be the ones in charge. Moments they are just wanting to sit back and relax and experience a rush of endorphins with one drift stroke of the antenna, something like that. Then I went more into like different things that, like different fantasies people would have, and some of them is master and slave. So what it is, it's before we tell you the must-knowns of master and slave relationships, is just let's freshen up on what it is. Basically, master and slave are one person in the relationship serves another. The slave obeys the instructions of the master, though just to let you know those values that the master has are consent to by the slave. So, like, first thing is understand what you want. So before you just agree to the master and slave relationship, think about the different types of fantasies you want to be fulfilled. Even better, write it down so that you both know what you like and you don't like. Number 2 is choose someone you can trust. You don't want to do that with just anyone. Like, just don't pick off someone off the street. Men aren't always different from any other relationship. At the end of the day, the structure of it may be different, but you still need to be with someone you trust. Number 3 is develop a vision together. Your partner knows your vision, which is great, but now they have an idea of what you want. But this is a partnership, meaning you'll have to take their needs into consideration. Next is trio. So 2 women, 1 man, two men, a woman, like whatever. Every girl and most men have had one of these scripts in their head, and she may be dreaming about two hot males fighting over her body and attention, or so if it's are not against it, make it happen. Um, yeah, and so when I was going into this, it was interesting finding out different things people liked, didn't like, especially with the master and slave. I never really heard of that one, and I found it very interesting that people would interesting about people willing to try these different fantasies. Um, I didn't know out of the top of my head that men had more fantasies or going into detail with them. I always thought women also went into detail with their close friends what they wanted, but I didn't know men were more detailed for per se. I also didn't know that men have more fantasies than women would have. Um, when it comes to the statistics about being dominated, women also are they're not more saying playing the role of wanting to be dominated, especially playing in a really hard, a very top, no, very big role in work and stuff. So yeah, have a great day. Bye.